Greetings! Welcome back to another episode of the What's New video series for the AtHomeNet Classic Community Website Service. Today I'll be going over the new enhancements released for May 2010. The first enhancement I want to talk to you about is right here on the public portion of the website. So we're going to go to the login request or request login feature. And if you're using this feature now and you have the lot number unit number area activated instead of the address activated, typically you would do this for a condominium association, we've made this field automatically a required field if you're using it on your form. So that's just been added this month. For the rest of the enhancements, we're going to go ahead and log into the private area of the demo site as an administrator. So let's get logged in. The next area that we've enhanced is in the Concierge Package Pickup feature, so we're going to go to Resources, Concierge Package Pickup. This enhancement is for administrators, and what it lets you do is easily and quickly delete packages that have already been picked up when you're in the edit screen area. So I'm going to go down here to the click here to add, edit, and delete Concierge Package Pickups. And what you'll notice is all the packages that have already been picked up are going to be grouped together up here at the top with an asterisk in front of them, so that you'll be able to see those very quickly and easily together, and you can go through and delete them. But to make that even easier, what we've done is activate multiple selects. So you can either click and drag, you can use the shift key on your keyboard to select multiple ones, or you can use the control key to turn on and off individual selections. But I'm just going to click and drag all of the items that have already been picked up, and I'm going to click one time to delete all those packages, and now all those packages will immediately be removed from my edit list. So that should make it easier for you to maintain your picked up package list. The next enhancement I want to talk about is related to our AtHomeNet Go mobile version of our classic community websites. We've had this feature out there for a number of months now, and some of our administrators got in touch with us and let us know that they don't want, for whatever reason, their residents of their community to be able to get to the address book through the mobile interface. Maybe they don't expose the address book on their website and they don't want it exposed on the mobile version of the website. So what we've done is add the ability for you as an administrator to determine and control who can access the mobile version of your address book. You would do that as an administrator by going to the settings area, scroll down to the mobile website settings, and you'll see this new mobile address book view security level. Right now it's set for 50, which means your residents security level 50 can see that feature. And we'll just go in here real quick as a resident and show you that. So I'm going to log in as a resident of this community. And you'll see now that I have access to the address book, my profile, and I can go back to the public page. If I did not want my residents to be able to access this address book feature, I would simply come in here and change it to a lower security level. For example, I could set it to a security level of 1 so that only administrators can see the mobile address book. Okay, so that saved that change, and now we're going to go check and make sure that our residents cannot see the address book. So I'm logging back in as a resident again, and this is on the mobile version of the website. And now you'll see that as a resident I can only see my profile, and I can see a link back to the public homepage, but I can no longer see the address book. So if you're using this feature and you want to hide your address book, you can now do that through the settings section of the administrative area on your website. The next enhancement I want to talk about relates to our board and committee feature. So I'm going to go here to Resources and Board and Committee. And what we've added is the ability for you to track the date that a given person's term expires on a board and committee. We'll just go into our Board of Directors area and say we wanted to track the expiration date of each of the terms of these individuals. I can go into Edit Board of Director Members. I can pick our board president here and click Edit, and you'll now get this new field called Term Expiration. And if I wanted to say that their term expired on the 1st of October of this year, I would simply type that in. And now if I go back to Board and Committee, to the Board of Directors area, you'll see now that it shows when the board president's term expires. I can go through and do that for each of the members, or if you don't use this feature, obviously you'll see that it just skips that information on the display. This addition was based upon a request from a number of communities to be able to track the expiration of the terms for their board members. The next enhancement I want to talk about relates to exporting information for mailing labels, which we have the capability to do that for a number of areas, but we've added an additional feature there where you can now go into your email bulletins feature, and you have been for a month or so now been able to print or send an email bulletin for people who have an account balance over a certain amount. And this only applies if you're using a TOPS integrated website, integrated with your TOPS accounting software. But if you do, you can have this account balance amount in the to drop-down box, and you can say, I want to send email bulletins to anybody with an account balance over $500. You've been able to do this for a little while now, but now when you send this email bulletin, you will notice at the bottom of it you now get the ability to export mailing label information for just those users with an account balance over whatever amount you typed in. And in that case you could click here and it would generate that mailing label export file that you could pull into your mailing label merge program, Microsoft Word, or whatever you're using. The next area is in the events calendar. What we did here is simply fix a small bug related to the way that events were being sorted within a given day. If events were recurring events, sometimes they weren't sorting into the right chronological order within a day, and we've resolved that. So if you were experiencing that bug, you should see that that's been fixed now. And we'll go back to the news and email bulletins and point out the last item, which as usual we've added a good number of beautiful new email bulletin templates. In fact, we've added 27 new email bulletin templates this month. So if you land here on the email bulletin page, you'll notice that the first 2.5 pages of email bulletins, if you're going to them in the standard order, are brand new. And we've got some timely ones here, various hurricane alert email bulletins, chili cook-off, up-and-coming events, community block party, flag day, recycling. If we go over here to page 2, we even have some other timely ones related to oil spill updates, flood updates. So if your community is, hopefully not, but if your community is experiencing any of these situations, we've added some email bulletin templates related specifically to them. And again, we get almost all of our email bulletin template ideas from emails that we get from our community administrators, our clients saying, hey, it'd be great if you had an email bulletin template for this. We'd love to do that kind of stuff, so send them in, we'll get them added for you. That's where almost all of this month's ideas came from. So that's it for this month. I want to thank you for your time and for your business, and we encourage your feedback and any ideas that you might have. Make sure you send those over to support@athomenet.com. We'll be back next month with some great new enhancements and another edition of the AtHomeNet Classic What's New video series. Thank you.